It's one hot night here in South Florida as Pat and Chris Riley open their home for a great cause.
Well, it's the second time we've had the event at our house, and it's a wonderful event. We just sort of skirted a little rainstorm, but we're happy. It's been set up beautifully, and we just are so proud that we could get the support. You know, when you do something that's, you know, a little bit different and unique and significant and intimate, I think it's a little bit more intimate. A lot of the season ticket holders and our sponsors who come back have been to 3 of these events, and they support it all the time, so they're like our buddies. You know, what we have tonight is sort of a glamorous dinner party. You know,
when I was going through my free agent period, this was a big part of it. You know, we talked about it, and you know, they've seen some of the things that I've done in my past, and I've seen a lot what they did also, and that was great. I mean, it was everything that I wanted and more. So the fact that they get out to the community, you know, I like to get out in the community if it's perfect. You know, basketball is kind of the small, you know, part of everything when you have events like this. I mean, you think about people that's, you know, that doesn't have it as good as you have, and to be able to have an event like this and to be able to, you know, shed light on that, I think it's great. So,
you know, it puts everything in perspective. You know, when you know where you know the money that we're raising is going. At the end of the day, it's a game that we're playing, and we're blessed to be able to play the game. And you know, for the people that are less fortunate, for us to be able to give back in any way that we can, you know, that's a good feeling all the time.
Obviously, we're hoping to raise about $1 million. It's going towards a Heat charitable fund. Very excited to be a part of this, and you know, I've been on maybe 5 or 6 teams, and nothing like this has been done before. So this says a lot about the Heat organization, and the fact that Coach Riley is having it at his house, his intimate space, speaks a lot about him.
It's amazing. I mean, for them to take the time out their busy schedules and have an event like this, it shows that they really care about the foundation.
It's Pat and Chris that really kind of are the attraction for us. They're such great folks, and so you know going in that this is probably a great organization, and especially the charitable end of it, you know, charitable fund, the Miami Heat. They do such great work in the Miami area.
Opening the home for us is easy because we know these people, and these people are friends of ours, and they support all of the charities that we're trying to take care of with people.
We have a great time here, and you know, from outside it's a real big house, but inside it's a home because it gives you that homey feeling when you walk in. You know, and I say it's very intimate. When you look at the house, you know, like this, you say, how intimate can it be? Well, it's intimate because you know, this the spirit when you walk in. You know, it's all calm. It's all what Coach Riley and Chris have, you know, put forward in our franchise, and what you see is what they bring in their home, and that's togetherness and that's a family. So it's great. You know, he's one person that, you know, has that, you know, kind of power in a way, but has that influence. You know, because first of all, you know, it's everything that he says and does is all from his heart. You know, he really don't do too much for show. You know, and when you know someone is authentic, you know, with it and is real about what they're saying or what they're doing, it makes you want to be a part of it. It makes you want to do it.
I'm most excited to hear Mike McDonald. I followed him for a long time. He's very exciting, and I'm ready to dance.
I think I'm most excited for the performance by Michael McDonald. I think I've been hearing a lot about him, so we'll see what he can do.
I've never seen Michael perform live, so interested to see it.
Michael McDonald is performing. You know, I have all his records at home.
To be able to have Michael McDonald come back and sing for us. The last time he was here, 87 days after he was here, we won the World Championship in 2006, and so we thought that this would be, you know, a lucky omen for us.
Being in the arts and sports and stuff, I think some of us feel so lucky to be able to do what we love and make a living at it, that I think it eases our guilt to actually feel like we give something back, you know. So if that's a good reason or a bad reason, I'm not sure, but it makes you, it compels you a little bit to try to do something, use it for the greater good.
You know, myself, I live in the city. You know, I live in Miami. I went to school here in Miami. I went to FIU, so I understand. I've always had an amazing awareness of how the team gets in the community and do events. So just very fortunate to be a part of this.
You know, the thing that, you know, has always impressed me the most about this organization since I've been here is that they've always been, you know, the first to act in this community. Always very hands-on. Always have preached to us how involved that this organization wants to be in the community. And for me being a part of this community, you know, I couldn't ask for anything more, you know, from this organization.
I think it's very important to help someone out that's less fortunate. And this team and the Rileys, they're very, very, very committed to that. And I think that's important. I admire that.
Of course, you have to give a lot of credit to a lot of the players. A lot of players do this from the bottom of their heart. A lot of stuff that really goes noticed with the media that we do behind closed doors. It's big, and it shows the guys, of course, that want to try to help, some of the less fortunate families, because God has put us in a position to help others, and it's good to see that guys want to be a part of something like that.
We have a great team with a star-studded cast of 3, and the fans give so much to us and the community. So it's obvious, and it's kind of right that we give back in any which way that we can.
After a night at dinner, dancing and singing, it doesn't look like this party's going to end anytime soon. Summer Weissing for the Blitz.